What did Lencho hope for?
Lencho hoped for a good rain to ensure a good harvest.
Why did Lencho say the raindrops were like new coins?
Lencho compared the raindrops to new coins because they promised a good harvest and prosperity.
How did the rain change?
The rain changed into a hailstorm accompanied by strong winds.
What happened to Lencho's fields after the hailstorm?
Lencho's fields were completely destroyed, leaving him and his family with no food.
Who read Lencho's letter?
The postmaster read Lencho's letter.
What were Lencho's feelings after the hailstorm?
Lencho was filled with despair because the hailstorm had destroyed his crops, but he still hoped for help from God.
Why did Lencho write a letter to God?
Lencho wrote to God asking for 100 pesos to survive and to sow a new crop.
How did the postmaster react to Lencho's letter?
Initially, he laughed but was later moved by Lencho's faith in God. He decided to collect money to help Lencho.
How much money did the postmaster collect?
The postmaster collected 70 pesos from his employees and friends.
Why was Lencho not surprised to find money in the envelope?
Lencho had unwavering faith in God and believed that God would answer his request.
How did the postmaster and employees help Lencho?
They collected 70 pesos from their salaries and donations to send to Lencho, ensuring his faith in God remained intact.
What did Lencho do after receiving the money?
Lencho became angry as he received only 70 pesos instead of 100 and believed the post office employees had stolen the rest.
What does the story tell us about Lencho's character?
Lencho was a hard-working, naive, and innocent man with deep faith in God.
Why did the postmaster decide to answer Lencho's letter?
He didn't want to shake Lencho's faith in God and admired his deep belief.
How does the story reflect faith and humanity?
The story portrays Lencho's faith in God and the postmaster's efforts to preserve that faith by showcasing human kindness.
How does the chapter portray Lencho's faith in God? Was his reaction justified?
Lencho's faith is evident when he writes to God for help. His reaction, though unjustified, reflects his innocence and strong belief that only God could help him.
Describe the destruction caused by the hailstorm.
The hailstorm destroyed Lencho's cornfields, leaving the plants bare. The field looked white as if covered with salt. The crops were completely ruined, causing Lencho to worry about his family's survival.
What values do the postmaster and his employees depict in the story?
They exhibit kindness, generosity, and a sense of responsibility by helping a stranger without expecting anything in return.
Why did Lencho call the post office employees a bunch of crooks?
Lencho believed the employees had stolen 30 pesos from the 100 pesos he had asked from God, as he couldn't imagine God making a mistake.
What lesson do we learn from the story A Letter to God?
The story teaches us about unwavering faith, the importance of hope in difficult times, and the existence of selfless acts of humanity.
How does Lencho's innocence drive the story forward?
Lencho's innocent faith in God motivates him to write a letter asking for help. This inspires the postmaster's kind gesture, leading to the story's core conflict.
Humanity still exists. Justify this statement with reference to the story.
The postmaster and his employees' collective effort to help Lencho without any self-interest proves that acts of humanity and kindness still thrive.
What role does nature play in Lencho's life?
Nature was both Lencho's provider and destroyer. While he depended on it for his livelihood, the hailstorm also ruined his crops, pushing him into despair.
Compare Lencho's faith in God with the postmaster's belief in humanity.
Lencho had blind faith in God, believing in divine intervention, while the postmaster showed faith in humanity by stepping in to help.
Do you think Lencho was justified in blaming the employees? Why not?
Lencho's blame was unjustified as the employees were the ones who helped him. However, his reaction stemmed from his innocence and unwavering trust in God.